to the channel, and the Daughters of Khaine are coming back out. Really excited to get these girls played on the table again. I really enjoyed playing them last time. So this time I'm going to take them up against Lucy Sylvaneth, and very graciously she isn't taking the Gnarl route. So unfortunately it's still the same list as what you saw before. I haven't got anything else painted up as of yet. Give me a couple of weeks, I'll promise I will change the list around, but I'm actually going to try a different tempo this time, just to try and change things up with the way I play a little bit. So without further ado, of course, let's check out the armies and the battlefield. Right, so here we go. This is 1990 points, Lucy, so I'm actually 10 points less than you. Which means I get a triumph if I actually remember to use it. Again. So, I am running the same army as what you've seen before because I haven't got any new models painted yet. In fact, I have the Hydra. I've got the Hydra painted, which I haven't brought because I'd have to lose too much to get her in. So, I've got the Temple Nest, which means my general today is the Bloodrack Shrine Medusa. She is running, I'm running the Kael'bron Temple, which means in the start of each of my hero phases, select a unit within 7 inches of the Warlord, and I can redeploy them anywhere on the battlefield more than 9 inches away. Yeah. She has the Shadow Stone, which means she gets +1 to cast them when rolling on their specific spell law, and she can reroll 1s in general, and she's got Mind Razor, which is increases the rend by 1 for the target unit, which is very good. So I've then got 2x5 Blood Sisters, 2x5 Blood Stalkers. I've got another 5 of the combat ones, which I want to add in to make 1 unit of 10, because I think that'll be very, very tasty, especially buffed up with Witch Brew and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I've then got a unit of 20 Witch Elves, a single hag by herself, and the prayer that she's got is... which one was it?
Sacrament of Blood.
Sacrament of Blood. I have then got a Hag Queen on Cauldron. She's took Catechism of Murder, and she's got the Iron Circlet, which allows her to re-roll prayers of a 1. And yes, I remember that these girls can pray twice, so she'll always be animating the avatar, probably. That one, you know, if and when I need to, I may buffer. And then of course I've got the High Oracle, Morathi herself. Sorry, Morathi.
What?
Yeah, I got called out on the way I pronounce her.
I'd rather say it wrong than sound like a complete Morathi.
So it's Morathi, not Morathi. But I'm going to play her very differently today, Lucy.
Yep, you're going to activate change.
I'm going to change her straight away and then use me command trait to chuck her up the field instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is my 1990 points. Let's see what I actually get for me thing. I think that's reroll wounds is the middle one, which is very handy. But I've got Witch Brews, so I'm going to be mostly rerolling wounds anyway. But you know, it might help. So let's have a look at Lucy Sylvaneth.
And here's my 2,000 points of Sylvaneth, exactly 2,000, so he definitely does get the victory. Pretty standard, not much you can change with Sylvaneth though, because small little units. But my general is my Tree Lord Ancient, and I've given him a new relic, which is, no, I'm giving him Gnarled Warrior for the trait, which he ignores -1 rend. We have another Tree Lord Ancient, and the artifact, I've actually given him a new one. It's Glamour Weave, which is a 6-up, ignore damage, mortal wounds, etc. So yeah, we have Drycha today. Again, I'm going to roll, see, she's 1, so I'll put that with him and we'll look that up, which either embittered or ranged. Right, and we have a Branch Witch. Spells, I've given me General, the Reaping. This one here's got Dwellers Below. I've given Drycha Tree Song. Doubt I'll use that because hers is too good anyway. and I've given regrowth to the branch witch. Moving on, we have 2 units of hunters, the bowmen, and I'm trying for the first time my swords. Having magnetised them, so I can put them as on and I've never been able to get the swords on, but Harry did it for me. And finally, not all out, but I have 3 20-man units of dryads for my battle lines, and I have 40 points spare. So the Geminids of Bulgash, however you say that. I'm not going to call them what normal people call them. But
Testicles.
Yes, here is my 2,000 point list of Sylvaneth.
So welcome back after deployment. A couple of shout outs before we start. Of course, this battle mat is provided by Gamemat.eu, as are the rocks and the ruins, and Lucy is already laughing.
I was trying to keep quiet.
See. So, of course, I naturally finished setting up first. So I've got witches here, sisters, stalkers, sisters and stalkers with Medusa, and the hag on Cauldron here, and the other hag is hiding here with Morothai. Here! I've got no reserves. Lucy, meanwhile, has dryads, tree lord, Kurnoth, tree lord, dryads, drycha, dryads at the back with a branch witch in the middle, and of course the hunters with swords are in Deep Strike Reserve. Lucy put these 2 trees down before we determined the game type.
Yep.
And
the flock keeps falling on them.
Yeah. Before we decided the game type, we are playing Battle for the Pass. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 objective markers. If you hold your own at the end of your turn, you get 1 point. If you hold either of the side ones, you get 2 each. And if you hold your opponent, you control 4. But
I like this game. It's one of the ones I use to learn the overall game.
Yeah. Nice easy game, straight up slogfest. But we're doing something slightly different today. We're starting to branch out and do a few more things with what we're playing. So we haven't picked artifacts and spells from any of the realms before.
No.
But we are going to use the Realm of Light rules today. And what that means is basically you get access to an extra spell, which is Far's Protection. You pick a friendly unit, it's casting value 5, and it's -1 to hit.
You've got to pick the unit within 18.
Yep.
In that unit, it's -1 to hit 3.
So not just shooting. So of course combined with mine, with the -1 shooting, and then obviously if it's a hit, Morothai.
Yeah.
Sorry, Morothai. And there is we roll a 6 for the realm rules, which means in our hero phases, one of our wizards can craft an ether quartz prism. It means they can't cast a spell that turn, but it means for the rest of the battle they can cast in a second spell and deny an additional spell as well. So basically you're going to be almost back up to 900.
Yeah, and I didn't bring it.
And this was totally random. We literally, I said Lucy picking them between 1 and 7. She said 6. It was the Realm of Light. So there we go. So I'm going to go first.
What you made? I thought you had a roll for that.
Nope. If I want to change her, I can.
Okay.
So, let's get started. Okay, so Morothai has been teleported here. She's 9 inches away from these dryads. I want the Tree Lord. Now, I could have gone that side and gone for Lucy's General and Drycha, but I want this Hag Queen to use the Witch Brew. She's going to use the Witch Brew on these girls. They are witches, and I am going to use the Catechism of Murder prayer on Morothai from her. That's a 3 up reroll and 1s. So Morothai has Catechism of Murder on her now, which is really good because on 6s I generate an extra attack, which is fantastic. don't need to animate the avatar, so I'm not going to chance taking the mortal wounds yet. I will use the Witch's Brew on the Medusa down this side, so that doesn't cost me anything to do. Spells, however. Now, I would really like to use Mind Razor with her, but I think it's really... because Morothai could cast... But then it's only Arcane Bolt and Mystic Shield, whereas she's got 2 better spells. So she is gonna... craft an Ether Quartz Prism, which means from turn 2, she is going to be able to cast a second spell, which is handy because she does have Mind Razor, and as much as I want to use Mind Razor at the minute, it's not great. Well, it is great, but
you'd rather wait.
I'd rather wait and get Morothai casted, or get her casting twice. So moving phase, not much has moved around. Basically, the snakes are staying within 7, so I might be able to teleport the next turn. Those snakes have moved up, and I totally forgot about Fast Protection as well. So again, I could have cast that on Morothai. Silly mistake to make at turn 1, but never mind. So first up, we're actually going to start with the shooting phase, Lucy.
Yep.
And your Warlord has a 6-up Shrug Wounds, doesn't he?
Yes.
But Drycha is also horrible. So I'm going to actually shoot Drycha with the Blood Sisters.
Yep. You are -1 to hit her.
Why?
She's within 3 inches of you.
No. Is she a monster?
Ooh.
Because I don't think you get it if you're a monster. Yeah, so you don't get it. So I'm hitting you on 3s. Well, there's 2 mortal wounds. Them 2 miss, but me leader gets +1 to hit.
Do they still count to go through to wound?
No, that's just 2 mortal wounds on Drycha. This one is the to wound one, which wounds at -1.
4.
Should pass. So 2 mortal wounds on Drycha drops her to 6.
Yeah. No.
8.
Yeah.
And these can't see anything, and they're not within range. So it now comes down to it. Morothai is going to charge. Yeah, but range 6. So she's going to charge. That is a 7, which isn't enough. I'm going to spend a command point and re-roll it. That is an 11.
That gets you in.
That gets me in there. I'm going to drag the Hunters in because I want to keep away from the Dryads.
Okay. Now, any more charges?
Nope.
So, firstly, I'm going to stomp that Tree Lord. Or Morothai, she's the only one now, so 4+. No.
So I don't suffer the -1.
And my Hunters.
Yep.
The Tangle Thorn
Thicket.
So they're not going to move, except for the 1 inch, but you can move all failed saves.
Very nice. So, Morothai is going to get to attack with Heart Render. I hit on 3s.
Semi Tree Lord?
Yes, so the 1 misses, but see them 6s?
No.
I got Catechism of Murder on her.
But all 5s, what are you talking about?
Which actually means that I get 3 extra hits.
Oh, I'll take that. I thought they were mortal wounds.
No.
I thought I was going to. I'll take the extra hits. Go on then.
Okay. You might not like this though.
No, I know, of course.
So I'm wounding on 3s. Wow.
Yeah, they're 1s, remember.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Oh,
So they're at -2.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why couldn't I get that bloody stomp off? So.
Oh yeah, because the 6 wouldn't have.
Oh, that dropped at me hand.
I know it did. 5s. So that's 5 went through. Do you know how many wounds that does?
10.
15.
How many damage?
3 damage each while she's at full.
Oh, jeez Louise.
And that's why people tell me to transform her first and not wait until she's down to 6 wounds.
Lordy. 16 wounds. Did you know that?
He hasn't got 16 wounds.
He has. Oh no. My
So
baby.
your Tree Lord's gone.
Wait.
What?
That's the one I put the 6-up female pain on. Look, there's the little target there.
So 15. So
Oh.
we'll do 7 twice and then 1 more.
Oh, cool.
Past 1.
One more, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So 14 wounds.
Oh, no.
Which means that one's gone. So you now get to attack back with your hunters. Now because you drop your thickets.
I know you're moving 1 inch.
Yep.
Yep.
Which, just gets that 3rd one within reach.
And these can only attack with equivalent with vicious claws because they're the boars. I've got no. I'll use my pink dice for the huntsman.
Yeah, because he gets +1 to hit, doesn't he?
So 3's on the pink and 4's on. They all kind of reach, can they?
Yeah, they can.
Do you want to show roll that?
No, that's fine.
One less, that's not bad.
Wounding.
4's. So that's 5. No end.
So she's got a 4 save. So she fails 2.
Just 1 damage each.
6 up, ignore wounds with fanatical faith. So I actually take 2 wounds that turn.
Yep.
Drops me to 10. Which isn't bad.
Right, that's technically the end of combat, isn't it?
Yeah, because you do that horrible mortal wound thing shenanigan now, don't you?
Yeah, roll the dice for each hunter within 1 inch. So how many were all?
All 3 of them.
Yeah, on a 4+, the unit suffers a mortal.
So I'll re-roll that one. So 2 mortal wounds, 6 ups. I failed them both, but you can only do a maximum of 1 more wound, which drops it to 9. Do you know what? 3 wounds to take out a tree lord. I think it was worth it.
Definitely.
Do you know what? I got it wrong. I should have used Danzipul's horror or the -1 to hit me. But to be honest, the fact that you're only giving her, you can only do 3 wounds to her. You know, maybe me Mystic Shield might have helped. Who knows? But there we go. That is my turn 1. So I only score 1 point. Right, so hero phase.
Right, well, basically, I've come back here to the camera. I did that a bit early, dry check. Warfare, you do it at the beginning of your turn. So I've quickly done it there, so I rolled a 6, so she is embittered this turn. Right, because he got rid of one of my casters, he totally screwed me over. But I've had a think. So, what I'm going to do is my Branch Witch, she is going to cast the Etheria Quartz Prism because her doing 2 spells regal and that one, that's going to be lethal.
Yep.
So she can't cast this turn, but she's going to do 2 the next turn. Drycha is going to try and cast the Geminance, which is a casting value, where's my dice, of 7. Just show you what.
Yeah, 1. Double 1.
And my Tree Lord Ancient is going to rouse by magic.
Before you do that, don't you want to use his ability to put another set of trees down?
Yeah, casting value, whatever value, 4.
What you get, and I'm guessing straight in that gap.
Yep.
So next up, roused by magic.
Yep.
No, it's not. It's a waiting in the woods.
Yeah. So
This one.
Are they all one big one now or 2 separate ones?
No, that's 1.
Yeah.
That's a different one.
It's within 24, so I'm well within range. So casting value is 6.
Fill on a 4. So no spells at all went off for you this turn.
No. I'll show you how good this is going to be.
Movement phase.
Yep. Okay, so after movement, the dryads that were in that far corner, I ran them and I managed to roll 5, so they ran 12 up to that objective, which I think Harry said I'd just cover it.
Yep.
I bought my 3 hunters with swords on there, 9 inches away. They're going to go after God knows what. Probably some Medusa. Tree Lord Agents pushed forward there. Drycha, you can see how she jumped through that mud that I just deployed there, coming out with this one.
Actually, you need to roll a dice because on a 6 you could move again.
Can
So you can move.
Yeah, it took ages to find a spot I could actually get her in.
Because these were here, these Morathai,
Yeah,
and obviously you had to be within 3 of this tree.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to be able to get that anywhere, but...
So if you can move, it's up to you,
I
but
know
you could
exactly
do a lot
where
of
I'm
damage
going.
there.
Yeah, yeah. Other movements, my branch witch, which was over here, I ran her, walled another 5, so she's run over there. And other than that, these ran, I walled 3, so these are running up, coming up to this objective.
You would have been 2 inches away, so you'd have been up there. Do you not want to move?
I thought I got, I'm really bad with moving my models. I never go far enough. So that is that, except I am going to move Draicher a bit further.
Yep. It means, of course, that in the shooting phase you won't hit Morathai, but that's not a bad thing because you're hunters. So I presume you're going here,
yeah,
so that you can potentially get more units within range.
Yes. And as always, I think I forgot to mention this, but how we built her, and I wanted the collar of 5th fuse. That's all she's ever going to for.
Yeah.
So, shall we move on to Thor? Shooting.
Who are you going for first?
10 dice for each unit within 10 inches.
Within 10. So what I'm going to do is, just to be nice, I'm going to move her there so that you actually clip them snakes.
Nice.
You clip the Hag Queen, the Medusa, the Witches. You also hit this one, and you just missed these ones at the back, so you've still got quite a lot of hits.
Nice. Now because she's embittered, when I'm referring to the damage table, I count as 2 better than I actually am on wounds.
Which is good if you're hurt.
Yeah, I have lost 2 wounds, but I still am in the top bracket, so my column of 5th Furies is 18 inches. Well, 10 dice for each unit.
Oh, within 18 inches?
Yeah.
I thought it was 10 inches.
No.
Oh.
Roll 10 dice.
For each unit within 18 inches. Okay, well that makes a massive difference because, oh look, that's my whole army, Lucy.
Yes, it is. 10 dice, every 6 is a mortal wound. She's embittered, which that's better for squibblings, so it doesn't really count. So, let's actually start at one end and work our way over.
Start with these.
Yep. Where's the dice tray?
Do you want lucky? There we go. So, starting with these Blood Sisters back here.
Yep, 6s. 2.
So, 6 up ignore wounds. Nope, so you kill 1.
Have they got 2 wounds each?
Yep. These ones.
Oh.
3. So you still kill 1 snake.
Who's next?
This one.
1.
Which I save. The Witch Elves.
1.
1. Kill 1 Witch Elf.
Could have done more than for that.
The Medusa.
1.
Which I pass. The Hag Queen on foot.
1. Oh, come on.
The other Blood Sisters.
Change them dice.
No.
Oh. Oh. 1. Yay.
Take a wound on the Blood Sister, and then the Blood Stalkers. What?
Oh, nice.
Kill 2.
Is not that in range by any chance?
Yeah, she is. I will have to kill 2 from right around the other side here, because I need to keep them within range of that for certain reasons.
And finally, Morathai. 2.
She takes them both.
That means my hunters can only do 1 more, but I was tempted to pull them out, but never mind. Stops her moving closer to my objective, doesn't it? So we might as well go with the hunters. And the pink dice will be the huntsman.
You're at -1 to hit me because of Kael'bron.
So that will, and that will, and that will. 2, 3.
-1. 5 up. I pass 1. I fail 2. So 2d3. 4. I actually passed 2, but I can only take a maximum of 1 more wound.
Yep. Next, Tree Lord Ancient. He is going to shoot at the Medusa. Oh, I'm at -2 to hit that one.
What range is your Tree Lord?
30. Oh no, that's mine. Sorry, 18.
Yeah, you can hit, but you'll be hitting on 5s.
What about your shooty girls up on there?
You'll be hitting on 4s, just because you're the natural -1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for them.
Okay.
They need source 2s.
Well, -1 to the 3s.
Sorry, yes. I just said that.
Wounding on.
3s. -1.
So +1 because I'm in cover, so 5 up. Which I fail.
D6. Yes!
Oh my!
Woohoo!
Ugh.
How many wounds have Gamemat's got?
2.
Oh.
Well, technically 1 had already taken a wound, so I'll have to take that one. Wow. That was not good for me.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Well, you made up for me, Tree
And it's not even the charge phase.
No, you're right. Oh, charges, so. Drycha. She's gonna charge. Oh, I don't need the car yet, so let's see what I roll.
You haven't used your command point. So you could re-roll it.
Didn't I? I thought I put the...
You didn't use the Tree Lord's ability, she said there wasn't much.
Re-roll it.
So you got 7, so you can charge almost anything you want down here. The witches.
I want rid of them, I do not like them, and plus it's the more models in this game that counts. So,
yeah.
The hunters with the swords.
Yep.
No.
5, not enough unfortunately, and that's everything that can charge.
Yes.
It's pointless charging the dryads because obviously.
Oh yeah. So firstly, do we have the spin with Drycha? Oh god, no.
Well, you've got to.
You're gonna lose some hunters though.
You can't do anything else to Morathai, so it's pointless attacking with the hunters.
True. Right, Slashing Talons. I'm a top bracket anyway because of the enraged, unbitted, sorry. So I get 6 attacks with her talons, hitting on 4s. And 3s to wound.
Nope, that's 3 wounds.
-1.
I'm a +1 because of blood shield, which means so I'm still on 6s. 3s?
Yep.
So I fail them.
2 damage each.
So then that's 6 Fanatical Faiths. I pass 1, that kills 5 of me witches.
And the Slender Vines is 2d6 attacks.
7.
And 4s. Yikesy. And 4s. Oh god. What,
1 wound.
No rend.
5 up. Fail it.
1 damage.
6 up. Fail it. Kills another 1.
How many was that all together then?
Well, there you've just killed 7.
Not bad. Not bad.
So of course I'm going to pile in. So
Going straight back with them.
well, what's the point? Like, it doesn't really make a difference which way around I go, does it?
Oh yes.
Because Morathai can't take any more damage. So I'm just going to pile these in off camera. Right, so I've got 8 witches within range. A lot of them can't make it in because of the trees and stuff. They've got 2 attacks each base, right? We've got an extra 1 for dual blades. And oh look, there's a hero within 8 inches. That gets me another attack.
Yeah.
Now, because I anticipated something like this happening, you remember that I did use Witch's Brew on them.
You did.
Which means they're all getting reroll failed wounds.
Yeah.
Not getting any buffs or anything at the minute for hitting, but there we go. So, I have all of the dice. I've got 8 lots of dice here. The purple SN ones are hitting on 2s because I get +1 to hit for the leader.
Okay.
And that one's off the table, which is the leader's 1. So give me a sec.
Looks like we rolled all 1s. Every single dice is a 1.
You wish it was.
Yeah, I really do.
And another 2 for the purple one hits. That wasn't a bad roll actually.
There's still another 1.
And I'm wounding you on 4s, re-rolling. Oh yes. So let's take out, wow, that's bad.
Can you re-roll everything?
Everything because of Witch Brew, yes. Actually, that's not bad. It's slightly under average, but we've got the re-roll, so you know, we should do it. So again, not, wow, only 3 transferred.
I'll take that.
So 4, 8, 12, 13 saves altogether. She's got 8 left, 3 up armor on
yeah,
her.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
She's a hero, and I know your heroes have a 3+ armor.
Yeah, do you want to take the camera?
But is it definitely a 3+?
Yes. Stop it. If you haven't seen it, over the year I've been using Heraldry in Stormcast. Every other hero's got 3+, so I just assumed he did. He has a 4+.
What?
There is that. 1. 1. 1. Oh, you want to see his face right now. I'll go with the hunters next.
It's pointless, you can't do anything.
Yeah, that is true.
So Morothai will swing back. And she is hurting now. So because she's lost 6 attacks, she only now gets 4. She still catches my murder on, so 6s generate extra hits. So that misses. I am wounding you, however, on 3s.
Yep.
And it's at -2. So you're on.
6 up same.
The way it works though is you re-roll then modify. So you would re-roll 1 to 3s.
Right.
And then apply the modifier.
So 3 wasn't it? So 6s.
Yep. Well, 4s. Re-roll the 1s and 2s and 3s. And then looking for 6s. Each one is 3 damage. So that's 9 wounds altogether, which will kill 1.
Yep, and leave 1 on.
And leave 1 on 1 wound. But I've then got 5 attacks with the Crown of Serpents. Hitting on 3s, wounded on 3s. So there's 2 6s, so the 2 1s will convert to hits. So that is 3 at no rend, so 4 re-rolling. Nice. And then I've got 1 attack with me in Venom Tail, which hits. It wounds on 3s. It wounds. It's -2. So yeah, but re-rolling 1 to 3s. Nope. And it's D6 damage. For 4, so it kills him. And then drops the other one to 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah, I thought they were all gonna go. I really did.
It's because you hurt her.
Yeah.
And obviously once she starts hurting, she doesn't do quite as much damage. And that...
Battle shock.
Right, so let's work this out first of all. So I lost 1 snake here, so these are okay. I lost 2 there, so they're okay. I lost 3 there, so that if I roll a 6, I lose the wounded one.
No.
That's a 1, thankfully. Now, I lost 2, 4, 6, 7 witches. And they are bravery 7 normally. 8 because of the banner. And I roll 2d6 and pick the lowest.
Yep.
Do I want to keep them? Should I spend the command point?
Oh.
I'm going to spend the command point to keep them alive.
Oh.
Now's the important thing though.
Turn.
Yes.
Oh.
Which means even if we draw, I went first, so I go first.
No, you choose.
Well, yeah, but of course I'm going first. Right, so my hero phase. Right, so hero phase. First of all, Morothai is going to use Antipul's Horror.
Is this the spell?
This is the spell. And I get it on an 11.
I need it. double 6 to block this. Yeah, come on. Oh.
So, roll a dice and a 4. I think that might be D6 mortal wounds.
To whom?
This is on the Colonel Hunters. On a 4 plus, it suffers D6 mortal wounds. 5 kills the hunter. Cool, I'll take that. I'll take it. Next up, we are going to go with her, and I'm going to use Enfeeble 4 on.
Is this the spell?
This is the spell. So I'm going to use Enfeeble 4 on the Colonel Hunters, which is -1 to your wound rolls, and I get that on an 11. I only actually needed a 5 for that.
Right, and I'll try and stop it again. Come on, I got one last time.
Nope, so basically whenever they roll a wound, they're at -1. And then I have Mind Razor, which is -1 to the rend characteristics with the weapons. And I'm going to go that on the witches. I can re-roll ones because of the...
Shadow Storm.
That's the one. So I get it on a 9. You've got one more attempt to stop.
Oh.
That doesn't count, go on.
No,
You get to 7. So basically they have run -1 on the weapons now.
what was that? Was that the...
That was a Mind Razor on the witches. So, I don't think that was a bad hero phase. I do have Aura of Agony on it. Because me Medusa is on full wounds on a 2 plus, Dry just suffers D3 mortal wounds. And of course I roll a 1.
Just pointing out, last turn I got 5 points.
Yes, 2, 2, and
1.
yeah. Right, so that is it for me, movement phase. Right, so prayers. She is going to use Sacrament of Blood on the Blood Rat Medusa, 3 plus. Fail it. And this one is going to use Catechism of Murder on these, which means a 6 will count as 2 hits. I roll a 6 and it goes off.
Is that on the witches again?
That's on the witches again. She will use Witch Brew on the witches, and that one will use Witch Brew on the Medusa. But I do have one more thing to do. I'm going to pray for the Avatar of Khaine to come to life. And on a 5, he does. Awesome. So before we go any further...
He forgot again, but I've just remembered 2 spells were cast.
Yeah.
Right next to my words.
So she wouldn't have been in range, but that would, these would, and that was.
2.
Goes off once. So D3 on her.
1.
For 1, 5 up, 6 up even. Fails it, so she actually takes a wound. I think she's down to 12. I think she's got 13 normally. The witches. 2. Pass 1, fail 1, so I'll lose 1 more witch. And then the Medusa. 3. So I actually take 3 wounds on the Medusa.
Nice.
This does matter, you know why?
So it knocks your movement down?
Well, that as well, but to be honest, I think I moved it slightly too far forward anyway, because I have to be 3 inches away. It was just because of that. There we go. But it actually hurts the blood rack stare.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. No, it doesn't. No. Right. So I now have a shooting phase.
Yep.
So the blood rack stare, and I'm going to use this against the Colonel Hunters. So what this does is you roll a dice for each model in the unit that is within range and visible, and on a 5 plus they suffer a mortal wound.
Yep.
In fact, do you know what? I think doing them on the Colonel Hunters is that each model that is within range. Yes, so each model in the unit has to be within range. I'm very tempted to actually. No, I would only hit 2 or 3 dryads.
Yeah.
Colonel Hunters.
No.
Nothing. Oh well.
Not me more.
Did I roll a 1?
Yes.
Yeah, because I count it as being the next turn up, I get to re-roll the 1. Yeah. Right, so the rest of the shooting phase, These guys are going to shoot down at the Dryads, but this girl is also going to get to shoot as well with the torrent of burning blood from the Avatar. I get 6 attacks, it's 3s, and then 3s. It's -1 and 1 damage apiece.
I'm at -1 +1 because I've got more than 12 in the unit, so
yep.
5s. Nice.
So you lose 1.
I'm going to move this back over here because then...
Yep. And then these can see over the top of this at them. So that does hit because it's me leader. No mortal wounds. 3s. So that is 2 at -1.
+1, so 5 still. No.
1 damage apiece.
Another 2. Back the dust.
Boom, 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 boom. However, Gears of Morathai. She is now going to attempt to do something very nasty. If a target is hit by the Gears of Morathai, pick a model in the target range and roll a dice. If the result exceeds the model's wound characteristic, it is slain. So maybe I should have, you know, moved that here and targeted her instead. So basically, oh, there's a Dryad dead from that squad.
Yep.
Oh no, whatever are you going to do? So then these two can shoot the hunters because they're within an inch of the edge. So the purple is the leader.
But they are uncovered, aren't they?
Yes, they are, so they're still going to get the +1 to the save. That's 2 wounds, -1, +1, so 4.
Yep. How many, sorry?
2. So 1 single lowly wound on a Kurnoth hunter. So you've got one of them down to 4 wounds. And that is all my shooting. Charge!
Who's this one?
Morathi. This 4 inches. I want to drag the trees with us as well. This one. In there. Oh, when I don't pull the magnets off. And then there's 2 snakes at the back there. Do I want to though, because you're just going to end up attacking us back quite a lot, aren't you?
That means them 2 that's hidden.
I'm going to charge them. So 4 will get them in, but you know what? It means that for every 1 that you roll when you hit me, I do mortal wounds back to you. So it's actually worth it because you probably do more damage to yourself.
Yeah.
So first of all, on the charge, I do damage.
Oh, right.
So basically on a 2+, these take D3 mortal wounds. That's 3 of them dead. And then against the hunters, I roll a 6, and then I roll a 1, so that's 1 more mortal wound done to that guy there, so he's down to 3. So
that is not within 3 inches of a tree lord now, is it?
what?
Your blood rock.
No, he's not within 3.
Thought so, I was just checking for the stump.
Okay, so who do I go first with? This is a really, really tough question. No matter what I do there,
she's gonna be fine.
you're going to do 3 wounds to me, so it's a case of how much better is she while she's on 6 wounds. Yeah, her Venom Tail drops to D3 damage and she's losing an attack for each bracket she drops down now. And it's important to score points, so I'm going to go for them. Heartrender. Well, that's 2 misses. And that's 1 wound at -2.
I'm at 5 up normally, +1 for being more than 12, so I'm down. And then -2, so I'm at 6 up.
3 damage.
I'm just going to make a note of how many.
Well, there's 4 dead because we haven't removed the other one yet. So this is the Crown of Serpents. 3 hits, 3's to wound.
This one you've got less.
No, I've got one wound with that, no rend. Saved, and then I've got one with me envenomed tail. Supposed to reroll that or? That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna go with my hunters. First time ever with the sword, so guess what's gonna happen?
You're going against the Blood Rat Reducer, so you're gonna, of course, put your thickets down.
Yep.
I'll just remove that tree for ease, and of course he's going in, and the wounded one is going in.
I get 4 attacks with these.
Yep.
But it's the first I'm using, so they're all gonna fail. So 3s and 2s on
2's on the pink, the sword. Not bad. And what do you wound on normally?
3s.
Now you wound on 4s. Still not a bad roll, Lucy.
Right, so that's
4
at -1.
So the Blood Rat Shrine only has a 5-up save.
So 6 up, 9.
None.
2 damage each.
Ah, what? Oh. Yeah.
Full 8 damage.
Yeah.
Oh! Still not even for me, Tree Lord.
I'm gonna go with these next.
Yep.
So, if I'm right in thinking, that would be. Would you be so kind as to hold the camera, please? Because I can't hold all of this. So the Purple Lesson Battle Report dice are going to be the leader. So these are hitting on 3s. 6s count as 2 hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's a lot of 6s.
7, 8, 9.
Wow.
So the misses, we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I actually end up 1 attack net more. So not a bad roll.
No.
And this is a Drycha, of course. I'm wounding on 4s, re-rolling because of Witch's Brew. So there's a 6 over there.
I'm just going to start counting dice now.
She better die this time. There's a lot of fails.
I've just counted out 20 dice.
So all of these failed.
Wow.
They're me wounds.
2, 4, 10.
That was a good transference. Look at that.
No, thank you.
How many was over there?
10.
12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 saves on Drycha.
Jeez Louise. This is why I wanted rid of them. Should have went with them first. We got how many attacks they get? No,
yeah, but you've almost killed me, General.
Yeah, no rend.
Oh, -1.
Oh, I'll keep that.
Go on, I'll give you the 6. Go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa, yeah, there's like 7 ones there anyway.
I think that's made up for last turn saves.
Yes. So Drycha's dead.
Does she explode? Yes, she does.
That's 40k, Lucy. You haven't played 40k in a long time.
I do not like it.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Okay.
I generally do not like it.
Okay. So I will now go back.
It's my turn, thank you very much.
I was trying.
I'm going to pile in with these.
Okay. So now, interestingly enough, we always forgot this, but 2-inch reach, yes. So a lot of them can actually still get in.
Do this one up. We can't add them up.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So 18 attacks you're going to be able to reach with.
Nymph in there.
Oh yeah, with the.
So that's an extra 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19.
Yep.
It is. No, it's not my combat.
No, it's my turn.
So 4s. And 3 4s. Sorry. So 4, 5, 6. No wins.
So I've normally got a 5 up save, but I'm within range of myself for my own blood shield, so I have a 4+ save.
That's not. 2. Woohoo!
6 up.
Oh. 2. Woohoo!
And you'd already done 1 wound earlier, which drops me down now to 10 wounds. Providing she does have 13, yes she does. So I might as well go back with the Bloodrack Shrine.
Yep.
Now this is the problem because I've now taken 11 wounds and it's not good. So the Tail of Serpents, I have D6 attacks for 4. Now I get to reroll 1s to hit because I count as being turn 3, and I'm rerolling wounds because of Witch Brew.
Yep.
So I'll reroll the 1. Nice. So that is the full 4 hits. I'm wounding on 4s. Rerolling. So that is 2 wounds, no AP.
4 on main cover.
Yes.
Yeah, so 3. 1.
Your flickers are down, so you're rerolling.
I'm fine.
Whisper Claw has 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. So that's 3 hits. Wounding on 3s, rerolling. 2 wounds, no AP.
3. Yep.
2 attacks with the Bloodrack Shrine Spear. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. That's 2 at -1.
4s. 3, 1.
D3H.
Ah! Take that.
So it leaves 1 hunter on 1 wound, but then I've got 2 attacks with the girls that should be riding it that aren't. 3s. 3s. 1 wound, no rend.
Yep.
Oh, so wow, I did 2 wounds to a hunter.
You made a huge mistake there.
Why?
Because I'm now going to wipe your 2 girls with the other dryads right over there, which you have not attacked.
That's fine, and I forgot to watch out for any 1s that you would have rolled to hit me
Right.
with them, because that the Temple Nest would inflict a mortal wound back on you.
Okay.
So I don't know. That might have happened.
Never mind. Do you want to carry me in what thing, please?
So down here, 15 dryads can reach.
Just 30 attacks plus 1 for my nymph. So 4s. So many dice.
How many 1s are there?
4. That's 4 more wounds to me.
Can't believe that. Yeah, it is.
Quite low on misses though. Maybe he's not more than I thought. That's quite good for me.
Yeah.
How many wounds have these got?
2. What are you winning on?
4. Oh my lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
6.
I might survive this.
I know.
So 5 up saves.
No.
Save 1. And then 6 up ignore damage. So you leave me leader on 1 wound.
Joking?
No, there was 3. 6 wounds between them. So I'll get them out in a minute.
Yes, and I need to take 4 for me.
But I'm going to attack back now with him.
Right.
So 2 hits, 3's to wound. 1 wound -1. So
Nope.
1 more dice, so that's 5 dead. And then my stare goes off on a 3. No.
So I'll come back with these.
Yeah, let's pile them in now. So next up,
Yeah, same again.
29 attacks.
Yep. Yeah.
The 1s don't do the mortal wounds though, because she's not part of the
It's
Temple Nest.
easier to take the ones that have hit out. Sorry, language.
Wow, that's bad, Lucy.
That's a normal hit for Lucy.
Okay, Now to wound.
Force again.
Is that 4?
Yeah.
You actually did the full 6 with 3 wounds to Morothy.
That should go down in the record books.
Where's the 3? Right.
And battle shock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get slaughtered.
So you lost 5 over there.
Yeah.
I lost 2, so I'll auto pass. So you have your bravery 7 because there's more than 10. So you need a 2 to survive.
Don't know what I'm about. Yes!
And you lost 4 down here. So you need a 3 to survive. So you lose 3 more. There we go. How many did you lose here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So you lost 6 there. So you need a 1.
Yes! Thank the guys.
Absolutely
Dice
sickening.
dogs. Thank you, L'Oreal.
No.
So I think let's you score another 1.
1 point, yeah.
And on my turn 2.
Right.
Hero phase. My plan from the start, Dreicher had the Deepwood spell of tree growth, which was going to uproot these and chuck them behind there to get his objective, but yeah, that ain't happening. So, the branch witch has got ray growth, so I'm going to cast it onto the Kernoth Hunter that is injured. Casting a 5. You need a 10.
Which I fail.
He heals D6. Heals a full 6, so he's back up to full strength.
Yeah.
That is roused by magic.
Yeah.
So 5 plus that trip while Lord goes berserk. Yep.
Oh.
D3 mortal wounds on your Medusa for 1.
Drops me at 1 wound.
Will cast for these as well?
No, because you're not within 3 of that.
But my Tree Lord is going to awaken these woods.
Yeah.
11.
Fail it.
So, Medusa, D3, for 2.
Double 6, I'm dead. I'm dead. Do I explode? No.
Yeah.
So the Medusa's dead.
The Hag, 2.
No, so she's down to 3. No, it's alright. She's down to 3. The witches.
Yep. 1, 2.
And oh, didn't fight with that last turn.
No, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did because you knocked 6 of me.
That was only on the charge.
No, you knocked 6 all together on 8 of these. Because I rolled the 1 for.
So big mistake on my part. Didn't even attack with that.
No. I am being very generous and letting them.
Are you sure?
Go on. But.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the avatar was animated, so he gets a total of. Well, the witches go first, so they have 7 attacks altogether. Right? Why not pick 7 dice up? So I'm hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. No, because I didn't use the witch brew on myself, so that's 2 wounds, no AP.
So you count the next level up?
That was only the Medusa on that turn. So 2.
Any?
Nope.
So I'm still at more than 12, so 3, 4, sorry.
So you killed 1 more.
We've agreed I'm not going to take any extra battle shots or anything for it.
So 1 hit. Fails to wound. And then this is the one that would have hurt you, the sword from the avatar. 3s. Okay, 3s. -2.
So 6s.
And it's 3 damage.
1, 2, Woo-wee. 4 extra dryads. Yeah.
So even with a 1, you would have lost 3, but whatever. It's 3 dryads.
So Awakening the Woods on this. So for
1 mortal wound, which I fail. So she's now down to 9 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is my.
Nope, she's got another spell.
We're Geminids. Oh. Poop. It's going to be another 40 points wasted, isn't it?
Yeah. Movement phase.
Let's move on. Okay, that's movement. I've been a little sneaky down here. I've pulled them out 3 inches, so they're all in combat, but they're all still within 6, so I'm still holding our objective for this turn. Over here, my hunters have pulled forward, going to go after them witches, same as my branch witch and tree lord. I'm going to hopefully shoot some canaries. They're not canaries, are they?
No.
Sisters? Stalkers? Witches?
They're stalkers.
Snakes? Stalkers. So that is pretty much it for movement. So let's move straight on to shooting. My tree lord is going to shoot at the yeah, it's going to shoot with the bow.
Okay.
It is 3 3 Lawmaster. Nah.
What?
Lawmaster.
You haven't got a lot?
I know, I'm just sure.
Oh, right.
And that is my shooting done.
Yep.
Wow.
Charges?
Yep. Hunters.
Yep, that's going to get them straight in the middle.
And tree lord. I rolled a 6. So that is going to get up there with them. Have a party.
What, up here?
Yeah. Before we do anything else, he's going to stomp. They are -1 to hit.
Yep.
And
I think that's probably all you need to charge, isn't it?
yeah, I think that's all I can charge, to be honest.
Who's going first?
My hunters. 4, 4, and 4. 3s and 3s. 2 on the pink dice, sorry. Come on. And 3. So that is 2, 4, 6 at -1.
+1 because I'm in cover, +1 because of the blood shield, so 5 up.
What?
Damage
3
2.
sixes? Yeah, 2 each.
So 6 damage. You kill 4.
How many's left in that squad now?
Still quite a few.
Darn it!
What?
Should have went from the other side. Ah! I'll regret it, that won't I?
Quite possibly. You know what? I have to go with it because I need that objective over there so badly. So I now only have 3 attacks with Heartrender. 2 hits. 1 wound. -2.
How many have I got left now? Oh.
13.
Yes, I still get it then. So 6s.
Yep. 3 damage. Crown of Serpents, 2 hits. 1 wound, no AP.
So I'll be on a 4 because no, I'll not be. Oh, you do all attacks together, then you remove. So yes, I will.
Nope. And then I've got 1 attack with the Envenomed Tail, which misses.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to come back with my tree lord.
Yep.
He's unwounded, isn't he?
He is.
So he gets 3 attacks with his sweeping blows.
Yep. You take 3 mortal wounds.
Wait. What?
You take 3 mortal wounds.
Oh, me rolling? Oh my gosh.
Wait, where's your D10? There, look, he's on 9 wounds, Lucy. Anyway, Impaling Talons.
1. Why are you like this? 2s.
-2, so 6 up because I'm in cover. Goes through 1 damage.
Yeah.
Which kills 1 model, and you can't use the special rule because there's no unwounded model now.
Who to you?
So that literally leaves.
Go back with her.
No,
Yes,
I've got the snake underneath.
What?
There's 1 left.
What about that?
So that'll be the death stare. So that's 1 mortal wound. And that's 1 wound at -1.
Yep.
So that kills 2.
2 damage each?
No, 1 mortal wound and then.
Yes, sorry.
Right, so down here, 12 of them can reach. 1 of them's the leader, that means 25 attacks, Lucy.
Yep. And it's my combat turn. My turn, so I'm at +1 to hit.
Yep.
So 3s.
2 mortal wounds.
Yep.
I expected you to roll a lot more 1s with all of them.
So did I. And 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I could still survive this.
Oh, please no. Ignore that.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Right.
So then I get to go back.
Yep, and she's at -1 hit remember.
Who?
Stop. Stop.
Oh, I was going to go with the witches.
Oh, I forgot it then.
So there's still a hero within range. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the purple ones will be the leader. Would you be so kind?
I will.
And these have still got Catches My Murder on. And they've still got Witch's Brew on.
Come on, 1s.
And they've got Mind Razor on. So 1, 2. 1s and 2s miss.
There's another 2 there on a little red dice.
Yeah, and there's a 1 there. So 6s, I've got an additional. There's 2 down here. So that's an additional 7 hits. 4, 5, 6. So I only technically lost 2 attacks there.
Yeah.
And bearing in mind, I'm not even getting reroll 1s to hit yet because it's only turn 2. I'm winning on 4s, re-rolling. I just realised I'm killing half your dryads under my hand.
So yeah, you're going with 30 to paint for this, so I'll let you off. Best start counting up your mountains of dice.
So 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 21 dice. At -1.
+1 because I'm in cover.
You charge, so you don't get it.
No, and I can't get my figures down now.
Knocks to the start of your turn, isn't it?
Yeah. Stop.
And this is -1.
Oh, hang on, I'm just going to double check the thicket. The end of the start of either player's charge phase. Yes, so no, I don't get it. You think I did, but so I'm at -1. Is that right?
Yeah.
So 5s.
That's not a bad roll, Lucy.
So that is 1, 2. That was, I don't know, that was a 6. That's 1 dead. 2 dead. Oh, 1 survives on 2 wounds.
There's another wound.
Oh, 1 survives on 1 wound. Woohoo! them down, witches.
What's really annoying, right, is the fact that I can't remember if you rolled any ones to hit me Medusa over there, because then obviously you couldn't have regrowth that guy. But
yeah.
There we go. So your leader's alive on 1 wound. That is how brutal witches can be. So now what have you got to go back?
My Dryad's down here on Modify.
So how many have you got? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So an extra shot for my nymph.
So 19 attacks?
Yeah. Oh.
You've got 9 guys, so you get 18 plus 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and plus 1.
Yeah.
Gain my combat, so I am at plus 1 to hit, so hitting on 3s. Look at all them 6s. 4s. So 5 more round.
Laws of average should say I survive here. Take 1 wound.
Damn.
Down to 2.
Should have went with them first. Them extra 4 attacks could have maybe possibly.
Well, 8 attacks. So I'm going to go back with my, what's she called up there? Blood Sister.
Yep. -1.
Oh, it's a Bloodstalker. -1 to hit him, so I have in combat 2 attacks with my sacrificial dagger, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. That's 1 wound, no rend.
3 up.
And then I have a Bloodworm, 4s. Misses. So he's actually down to 8 wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I can put him on 5 if you want.
No. Is that combat? No. I've got 1 hunter left.
You've attacked with a hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's trample underfoot.
Yeah, so on a 4+ I'd hit a mortal wound.
No.
What bravery is your hunter?
7.
So you'd have to roll a 6 for him to run. Nope, I lost 1 witch and bravery 7, so I actually can't fail it. Oh, no, I didn't lose 1 witch, did I?
No, you lost lots.
I lost 4. And bravery 7, so I can roll 2 dice and pick the lowest because I've got a banner there. Pick the 1, so I don't run. And that's it.
I'm gonna auto pass with them.
Of course you are.
So, is that a turn?
Yep.
So I'll get another 5 points.
Yeah. This is such a brutal game.
So on turn 3 I've got 10 points, Harry's got 2.
Yeah.
More per turn.
Yeah.
Oh, again. Yes! Oh.
It's all over now, like, definitely. Definitely all over. Right, so starting the punishment of turn 3.
He seems to think I've had an awesome, amazing game.
You have? I haven't got that much left.
No, it still keeps pointing out. Right, so firstly spells. My Tree Lord Ancient is going to cast Awaken in the Woods on these.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Morothai is going to have to try and stop it.
Needs a double 6.
In fact, I'm not going to stop it because, you know, the chances, I can only stop 1 when I'm in my big form.
You sure?
Sure.
So, yeah, Hag.
D3. 2. She takes 1 wound, which drops it at 2. The witches.
Yep. Yes.
Kill 3.
Do these all go in if they're within range of a hero?
No, they just get it in general. That's not bad.
Oh, you get rid of the banner.
There's another one there.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Cauldron.
Yep.
And 3.
She takes all 3, drops her to 6.
Okay, next, my branch witch is going to reroll the new tree lord.
Yep. I'm not going to try and stop that, there's no point.
D6 because it's a deep wood spell and it's a deep. Oh.
Just the 1. Gets him back to 9 wounds.
And finally.
Wait. Oh, there's nobody within 3 of that wood, so it's fine. Yeah. Oh, wait there. She's within 3 of this one. So on a 5 or a 6 it goes off. Why?
Witches. Oh.
On. Yep.
Hug.
She fails 2.
And cauldron. Oh.
A fail drops me to 5.
And she's going to arcane both multi. Jesus!
I've got to try and stop that. Nope, so you do D3 mortal wounds to me.
Because it's more than 8, is it?
More than 10. Drops her to 1. That was punishing.
Yeah.
Where's the 1? There it is.
Ouch. Them 6s and 5s, wow.
Oh, and then does it happen again?
Oh. Oh.
Stop it. Just absolutely stop it.
And I will point out now, we've been to Maxwell's, which is a hardware shop, because he's going to buy some offcuts of wood to make some custom more woods for me.
For homemade games only, because obviously tournaments are like,
yeah.
nope, nope, nope. But yeah, I'm going to let her use 6 wood.
No, I said I'll never use 6. So, the witches, how many's left?
1. She needs a 666 here to survive. She passed 1. Cauldron. For 2 more. I failed 2, drops me to 3 wounds. Yay.
That is all of my magic.
Movement.
Okay, so afternoon, I haven't done much. My hunter's pushed up, he's going to go after these girls. My branch witch, she was there, she jumped through the realm walk thing, she's landed there just close to them for 9 inches because she only rolled, I rolled 5, so I can't do any more. That's all my movement. But charges. What's that?
I've got 1 snake down there on 1 wound still.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Right, I am going to charge these triads back into this because it's got so few wounds, and if she charges into me, it's
I'm
more
doing damage
wounds.
to you, yeah.
So I'll start with these. These are in charge back in. Yeah, there was only 3-inch move needed. My hunter.
Yep, needing a 3.
Yep. Long bomb, why not? My branch witch.
She makes it with a 9. Ooh. Unbelievable.
Yep. Now, it is my hero, my turn, so I'm going to straight away here.
Your hunter is on 1 wound.
I know, but how many can multi take out?
If she gets lucky, a lot.
Exactly.
But I killed 4 last turn.
That was, I suppose she's on 1 wound, isn't she?
Yes. Your hunter's on 1 wound, he will die. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise he was only on 1.
Yeah, because I didn't quite kill him with the witches.
Right, so yes, we'll go with him.
So
it's my huntsman, so I'm a +1/2 hits, or 2s.
That is a mortal wound on you, which means you die after you resolve all the rest of your attacks.
2 3s. 1 at -1.
5, 6 up, which I fail, and it's 2 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, well, doesn't count, doesn't count. So I pass 1, so you actually do 1 wound to a snake, and he dies.
Why do I take advice from you? I shouldn't have gone with me. To be fair, you would have just killed him anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So now I will swing back with Morothai.
Yep.
Because why not? So, attacks whilst I'm this wounded, I only have 2 3s. And 3s. That is 2 wounds at -2, no save for you. 3 damage each.
And you.
6.
You're going to take me objective. I shouldn't have listened to you. You knew what you were doing.
Well, in fairness, you would have lost your hunter.
Yeah.
Right, and then when I attack with these, I would have probably killed your branch witch as well.
I shouldn't have charged you anything.
Right, so I've then got 5 attacks with a Crown of Serpents, 3s and 3s. And it's turn 3, so I can reroll 1s now.
I've lost my object.
Don't reroll 1s to wound yet. No,
Minus.
whichever one it is.
Rend.
So you lose 1 more. And then I've got 1 more attack. Which I hit with it. 3s.
Yes!
I fail it!
Oh.
But how many did you lose?
7.
So you're losing D6 unless you spend your command point. But you could still kill her with them too.
I don't think I can. Right, I think it's going to have to be a branch witch, isn't it?
It doesn't have to be. You've got. Well, he's not going to die at her, and I'm not going to kill many dryads over there.
Yeah, it's going to have to be. So 4 attacks. Oh. 4s. 3s. It's 2 at mine. No end, sorry.
5 up. Pass 1, fail 1.
2 damage.
So 2 6-ups. Nope. So you kill 1 and wound the next one. Which means I will.
I'm not finished. Just one attack with our mandibles. 4s. And 4s. No.
Okay, so next up I'm going to go with the Bloodstalker. I do have a Sacrificial Dagger against your Tree Lord.
Yep.
So do you want to stomp? Yep, so -1 to hit, yes, so 4s. Nope, and then the Bloodworm. 3s, which hits. That fails to wound.
I'll go with these dryads.
Oh, yeah, I should have absolutely gone with that. I should have done that then. Oh no, why did I do that?
Piling in 3.
Can't take it back.
No. Well, we can if we can start again, so I'll go with them first.
No.
Right, so the low card goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is that?
Yep, so 21 attacks. Yeah, I can't believe I'm getting so eager to try and kill him. I should have just left him and gone with this. Because
I'm missing some brown dice because that's not 20, is it?
I don't know.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Right, I'm a plus
I
1.
can't believe I've just done that.
This one to hit, the 3.
You know what, had I actually gone here, I might have been able to make you run and keep hold of this objective.
And 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's the most I'll hit then.
4+ save because of Blood Shield. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 6s. Nah, I'm dead.
Ooh.
I'm dead. Can't but schoolboy error. Have your dryads back. and your trees. Oh, what? What a moron.
Right, that's you.
Yeah, so I'm going to go over in the other side with the snake. 3s. Reroll 1s to hit. 3s to wound. Oop. Don't get the reroll wound, it's -1.
I've got more over there, so
Yep.
it doesn't matter.
1 damage, and then the stare does a mortal wound. So
That's
2
2.
die.
Yep. I'll come back with my dryads here.
Yep, so 5 attacks because of the
Nymph.
nymph.
Hit on 3s. Come on. 4s. Oh! 4. I wish 6s were -4.
4+. Double 6 to live.
Yes!
Morathai's dead as well.
I keep my
Oh
objective.
my god. Well, you have to spend the command. Well, technically, you could still lose them,
And still hold it.
And still hold it till I take it, yeah.
Yeah. I'll come back with...
This is what's now cost me the game, because if I could have done enough damage there, I could have then moved up.
Right. Back to you.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with the girls down here. So, Blood Sisters. The Gore guy gets +1 to hit. So I'll get all of these. So 3s, 2s on the whites. Reroll the 1s.
That's another one.
That one hits on 2s.
Yep.
3s to wound.
Nice.
-1.
How many is that? Oh, I'm just gonna... So 6s. Save 1.
She's dead.
Yep. Have you been shooting with these girls?
Yep.
Right, I'll come back with all my dryads over there.
Let's count how many there is.
There's still 10, so that's 21 attacks because the nymph gets 1 and hitting on 3s.
How many 1s? 4 1s?
3?
No.
Oh, didn't say that.
So you lose 4 more.
Yep, I'll take it. We only need what? How many wins has she got
I
left?
think, well, there's no dice there, so 2.
Right, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 6s here. I got 1. So she's dead as well, but you lost 6 dryads over there in total.
Right.
And then you've got the tree lord.
He's on rocket 9, so he's lost 3 wounds. So yeah, I'm actually down.
To 2 attacks.
With sweeping blows. 3s
That is another mortal wound back to you.
and 3s. Yep, that was a 5. So -1.
8 wounds. 1 at -1, +1 because I'm in cover, so 5s.
D6.
Yep. Whoa, I need a 4 out of 5 6s to live. I got 2. So she's dead.
Yep. And is that it?
Yeah, which means you scored another 5 points.
Battle shock.
You could just take it on
Yeah, I'm
them.
just going to take it. So, can I even win any?
But 2 means you lose exactly those 2, because if you rolled a 1, you
Yeah.
would have only lost 1. And you lost 6 here. There is 10 of them. So you actually bravery... There's 6 normally, aren't there?
Yeah.
So your bravery 7, so if you roll a 1, you're fine.
I lose roll of 6, so I'm losing 5.
5, yeah.
It's 10, isn't there? No.
So I literally have 7 snakes left. So Lucy, they're going to go up to here. And I'm now going to shoot with the snakes.
Yeah, I'm moving them.
Yeah, go on then. I might as well try and make the charge.
Do you give any penalties for moving them?
Nope.
So why can you get them now, all yeah? It's only turn 3 actually, so
Yeah, it's only turn 3 after she's just destroyed half my army in a double turn. Yeah. So these are shooting, needing 3s and 2s.
Who's shooting that?
Dryads. So that's 1 mortal wound. I can reroll the 1 to hit. So that's 1 mortal wound. And then that's 2 wounds at -1. Pass 1, fail 1. These will charge.
Through the woods?
Yep, through the woods. 7 inches. Doesn't make it, so I technically wouldn't have to roll because I'm not going through. These snakes need an 11, so why not?
Might as well.
And that's turn. And because I only score 1 point, that puts me on 3 to Lucy's 15. Looking at it, I physically can't get more points to even catch your score at the minute. And realistically, you can just get your tree lord there.
Yeah. So you're calling it?
I'm going to call it. I made a few bad decisions. I think not attacking, not using Morathai's spell instead of the... I got excited, right? Look what she's doing. I just... Well, even if I'd gone first, I could have gotten here and maybe killed these, right? It would get me 2 points. Would put me on 5. So, I don't think... I did make a lot of tactical errors, I think, definitely.
But did you feel like you played them correctly, like you made less mistakes?
I made less mistakes. I tactically played wrong. I didn't play the daughters wrong.
Second game, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I don't want anyone who plays perfect games the first handful of times.
And do you know what it is as well? I naturally kind of set the table up, not expecting to play Hammer and Anvil, which is that way. And we ended up playing it, and you can probably see from here, obviously if you're going that way, there's plenty of manoeuvrability. But going this way, because I had like literally the 2 blocks, and then Lucy got the trees in the middle, it was like...
Yeah, maybe we should have really bought the game.
But, nah.
As I said in the beginning, this game was to try and get you better spells casted. Better casting spells.
Yeah, so I'm going to try again. I'm going to use the same list, but I don't know. I don't think I like the -1 to hit when you shoot me. It was okay, but it like...
Against Sylvaneth, even with 2 Tree Lord Ancients, it's still not a lot of shooting.
Nah, and the Hunters as well.
Against certain Stormcast lists, definitely.
I think teleporting Morathai straight up the battlefield on that turn is good.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think that was necessarily the right...
If she had gone against any other unit apart from a big blob, then it would have been a lot better. So yet again against Stormcast. I think if you wore better for your spells against blobbed armies, she would be lethal. Realistically,
right, as much as the Tree Lord was there, I think if I'd gone for the Dryads and wiped them out first, because it's an objective game, yes, it's one Tree Lord, yes, he's hard, but...
That's what I did. I can't even remember, it was either me Tree Lord or the Branch which went for a big unit instead of a single character earlier, and I said because it's an objective game, and it has worked out for me, as you can see.
So tomorrow in the morning, we're going to leave the table very similar but rearrange the terrain. I'm going to be playing against Bryn's Idoneth Deepkin.
Yeah.
So it's going to be elves versus elves and elves versus elves.
Yeah, and I'll stick around and maybe still.
Yay, thank you. Are you going to actually roll my dice for my spells, please?
Yeah.
Especially when you get like 11s all the time.
I might actually lend you me this last turn.
Do me a favour.
Yeah.
Just roll them. Try again. 9, fair enough. Because look at that.
I even changed them to 2 different ones.
Right, stop it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon.